Finnish defense minister blocks real estate transactions over national security concerns. Prosecutor seeks 8-year sentence for Iraqi brothers in major human trafficking case. Authorities warn of widespread GPS disruptions in eastern Gulf of Finland. Synthetic hydrogen fuel set to appear at Finnish gas stations in coming years. Finnish Defense Minister Antti Häkkänen has blocked 6 real estate transactions in eastern Finland due to national security concerns. The rejected transactions involve buyers from outside the EU and the European Economic Area, including links to Russian state organizations. One of the properties is an old kiosk near a railway in Imatra. The Ministry of Defense assesses that the locations of these properties are crucial for territorial defense and national security. Additionally, transactions involving companies owned by Russian nationals and individuals providing inaccurate information were also denied. The prosecutor is seeking a minimum 8-year prison sentence for 2 Iraqi brothers involved in a major human trafficking case, which included newborn babies on the journey. The brothers organized the movement of over 160 people from Latvia through Finland to Germany, including many families with young children. This is the largest human trafficking case using Finland as a transit country. The brothers used public transport to smuggle 134 people successfully through Finland, but the last 2 attempts failed. The Helsinki District Court sentenced the elder brother to 3 years and 9 months in prison, and the younger brother to 2 years and 3 months. However, the prosecutor argues that the sentences are too lenient and is seeking 15 separate charges, with a maximum sentence of up to 9 years. GPS disruptions are increasingly occurring in the eastern waters of the Gulf of Finland, particularly in the Kotka and Hamina areas, according to the Finnish border guard. These incidents can cause navigation equipment on vessels to lose signal or provide incorrect data. Authorities have received numerous reports of this phenomenon in the past week. The summer of 2024 has seen a surge in GPS incident reports, believed to be linked to Russia. Mariners are advised to use nautical charts and not rely solely on GPS. Synthetic fuels from hydrogen could appear at Finnish gas stations in the coming years. In the next few years, synthetic fuels made from hydrogen may appear at gas stations in Finland. The government plans to require 1.5% of transport fuels to be hydrogen-based by 2028, increasing to 4% by 2030. These fuels, known as electrofuels, can be used for both heavy trucks and personal cars, although costs are still high. However, there are still many questions about their implementation. Some companies, like Gasum, have plans to introduce e-methane gas from green hydrogen ahead of the mandatory deadlines. Pulitzer Prize-winning author and international politics expert in Applebaum met with the press in London and warned that Europe is not immune to authoritarianism. Applebaum noted that authoritarian-leaning parties often claim to be the sole true representatives of the people. She emphasized that former U.S. President Donald Trump lacks a clear ideology like many other dictators, but could easily become part of a network of autocratic leaders if re-elected. According to Applebaum, if Trump wins, he could weaken American democracy by using state institutions against his opponents. She also warned that Russia could attack Eastern European countries, including East Germany, highlighting the influence of President Vladimir Putin and Russian propaganda activities in the region. If Donald Trump is re-elected as U.S. president, concerns about the disclosure of sensitive information to Russia will increase. Finland, as a NATO member, currently shares critical military and strategic information with the U.S. Trump was accused of leaking classified information to Russian officials in 2017, compromising Israeli intelligence operations in Syria. The Steele report suggested that Russia had exploited Trump's weaknesses in the past. If Trump returns, allies such as the UK and France may stop sharing sensitive information due to concerns about his relationship with Russia. Several ancient pine trees at a historic cemetery in Mikkeli have been vandalized with inappropriate graffiti. On the bark of the centuries-old trees, one tree was marked with a depiction of genitalia, and another had a swastika drawn on it. This area, a park of cultural and historical significance, is now facing acts of vandalism. According to Marko Vorinen, the city's park manager, cleaning the graffiti may be very difficult as the tree bark is soft and absorbs paint, and improper cleaning methods could harm the trees. The city is considering reporting the incident to the police, but finding the culprits will be challenging without evidence or security camera footage. A study by Uppsala University has discovered several previously unknown viruses in dead animals at Chinese fur farms, particularly in minks. Researchers identified 125 different viruses from 461 specimens, including minks and foxes, with 39 classified as high risk for spreading to other species. Notably, 36 entirely new viruses were found. Species like minks and raccoon dogs are considered high-risk hosts, potentially transmitting infections to humans. The study advises strict monitoring of the fur industry to assess public health risks. Affordable skincare and makeup products are gaining popularity among young people, including items from Normal. However, according to skincare expert Marlene Runtala, not all products are safe for young and sensitive skin. Upon examining popular items, she found that some contain potent ingredients like retinol, vitamin C, and limonene, a common allergen. These ingredients may not be suitable for youthful skin, which does not require strong compounds. While budget products purchased within the EU comply with safety regulations, it's still important to carefully read the ingredient list, INCI, to avoid unwanted reactions. Ingredients like hyaluronic acid and glycerin are safe choices, providing good moisture retention for young skin. The extended warm autumn in Finland brings both benefits and challenges. According to researcher Terhi Rutteri, this phenomenon allows invasive species to thrive, while small animals like hedgehogs and shrews suffer. Some invasive plant species can spread more aggressively during this time, harming ecosystems and agriculture. However, the warm weather also boosts the yield of crops like apples and grapes, opening new opportunities for cultivation. Rutteri advises people to protect the environment by carefully controlling the growth of invasive species in their area. Autumn weather changes make dressing a challenge in Finland. Mornings can be chilly, but afternoons feel like summer. This leaves many people confused when choosing their outfits. Ulla Ristimäki from Espoo relies on weather forecasts to select her clothes the night before, while Pirja Sahelman enjoys the rare warm weather. Norwegian motorcyclist Victor Nicolaisen wears protective leather gear for safety despite the heat. However, some worry about climate change as autumns become unusually warm.